I often remind myself of, like, I used to be that kid that never wanted to get into the pool because I dip my toe and I'd be like, ooh, it's cold. I don't want to go in there, right? I got island blood, right? So I don't like the cold water. And I remember that I would miss out on all the fun that my friends were having as they're jumping and splashing into the pool. And as I got older, I got tired of missing out on this fun. And I said, you know what? I'm not even going to go crazy and like dip my toe in and dip my ankle in and dip my calf in. I'm just going to count to 10 and I'm going to jump right in. And what happens every time you jump right in? You jump right in, you get that initial shock, right? So boom, you place your first live trade and you're going crazy. You have this initial shock, you have all these feelings. And then like 5 minutes later, right, your body has adjusted to the temperature, you're splashing around, you're having fun, you forgot all about all the fear of jumping in that cold water. Trading is the same way. That first live trade, the heart is pumping, you're sweating from your brow, it's crazy. But then once you do it, you're like, man, this is no different than demo, especially if you're taking kind of the tips that I always give about starting with a very small account and risking so little that a loss doesn't hurt you and a win doesn't make you happy. So you just have to jump into the trading pool and get after it and trust that you are skilled enough and trust that you have a community and coaches around you that are dedicated enough to helping you through that initial weird process until you get to a point where you're more on autopilot and you're gaining a lot more confidence in what you're doing.